New
Stop
speed.
streaming. How fast do you want to think this is gonna get taken down? Probably not
What?
fast.
Why
No.
would it get taken down? It's fair use.
I guess.
Yes.
That's... Alright, so... Yeah, I might be streaming. I gotta check. Let's check.
Yeah,
Date.
no, it looks like you're streaming.
Alright.
Yeah, I see it.
So I'm gonna put the comments here so I can see what everyone.
Yeah, you're live, bro. You're live.
One person's watching.
Yeah.
That's probably wrong. Alright, so...
That's not me.
Ah, that
That's
is
not me.
you.
I'm not trying to stalk you. Hello,
So,
hello,
yeah.
hello.
Hello everyone, yeah, sorry this is going live right now, this is kind of a spur of the moment. James this morning gave me a call and gave me some amazing news, which as you might see up here. But yeah, so I'm also here with Ryan25, we're going to be seeing my reaction. These two mates over here have already seen the thing, the video. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give my reaction now then. If the screen would load, which it probably won't. Please load.
Oh my gosh.
Please load, Mr. Screen.
Yo, I wonder what happened
Oh,
to all the
what?
to all the fans of.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shut up now.
Okay, ready?
Now let's do this.
Super Smash Bros. Here. It's Mario.
Mario confirmed for Smash.
Oh.
Yeah, we were
Good
fucking with
deck, buddy.
Okay, we were actually fucking with you because what happens is like he just goes to a new man and they're gonna continue the whole story.
Shut up!
They're continuing the story.
Shut up, dude! Shut up!
Okay.
Okay, there's a zombie. Is that the hero beans? Yes, it is. Oh, it's Steve!
Mario's just like, dude, Mario's just like, what the fuck?
Bro, it's so sad. Mario died.
Yo, as soon as I saw this, I was.
Oh no way! This
I was like, whoa.
No way!
Yo, they're master builders.
No way!
Oh, this is cool. Can't wait to see all the other characters.
Oh, it's Alex! Well, you know, no.
Yes, they got Alex.
Alex swaps in.
Oh my god.
Get wrecked.
Oh, we're getting the Elytra too?
Oh, wait. There's more.
There is.
Hold your horses there, Buckarino.
Why did he show the door? Oh wait, no, like that's his.
I'm assuming these are like either like skins or playable characters.
They should be
all.
playable characters. And an Enderman! But he's so tiny!
They look so small.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wait a minute, I thought they were small.
Wait, how come he's the only one that knows that Solid Snake is inside of the box, but no one else knows throughout the whole series?
Look at all these crazy maps. I would.
Dude,
These
the maps look so cool.
That's his Smash?
Hey, wait.
No,
No way.
even better.
No way.
Minecraft.
I swear, man, the whole thing, I swear.
And then he just built.
That's an epic looking house, not gonna lie.
That is.
Yeah.
When does it
Dude,
come
you're right.
out?
It comes out.
But then
I don't think I know.
Sakura's gonna come and wait.
Oh, that just
Oh,
shows
wait,
up.
I
no,
don't
no.
know. Would you
Wait.
like to discuss the
Wait,
character
who's-
itself? We saw a bunch of moves there that really changed the game. So you
Not
remember
sure.
that? Remember that thing where he was stacking the blocks?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's like his jump. Yeah, it's kind of like Kirby, where it's like he can fly, but not as often. So
Right.
what I'm thinking is that you can only go up to 4, which is kind of like what Kirby can do, and then he just runs out of materials.
Right. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
maybe what I'm
Yeah. He
Wait, how
eventually
does
runs
that
out
make
of
any
blocks. Well, I mean,
wait, how
as you
the fuck
as
does
you
that
saw,
make any
James, he
sense?
can mine the ground to get more like materials. I'm pretty sure if, like he does start off with a limited number of
That
blocks,
must
but
be
he
like
can.
a down special because the rest of
Yes.
him to balance him out.
Right.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe you gotta like feel your jumps. That's probably why.
No,
Either
no, no.
that.
It's no, but it's
I just
showing.
realized. Remember when he was making swords with the crafting bench?
Yeah. He
Yeah.
mined the ore
That
from the
must be
ground.
what
and-
it's for. So like he must be like mining the ground, and then like he probably just has like sticks on him in general because who doesn't have sticks with them?
Right. Of course.
That must be it because they were using different types of swords and different types of weapons. Like
Right.
I saw some pickaxes. In
Yeah,
there.
we
I some
saw.
swords in there.
We saw an iron pickaxe, golden pickaxe, an iron sword, and diamond sword, and
Yeah, that what I'm assuming is that like each item has like a different rarity based on like how you
Right.
can find it. So I'm guessing iron would be like the least rare because that was the only one I saw.
right.
And
Yeah.
gold must be like the second best one, and then like diamond is just like extremely rare.
What I'd really like to see them put in is durability of the weapons. Like eventually, if you hit people too much with the sword, it eventually breaks. You have to make a new one. That sort of
Well, I
thing.
mean, I'm guessing that's already happening because like with like characters like Robin who have like time limits on like certain weapons.
Yeah,
Like, you can't
yeah.
use like magic sword that often. You can't use the magic books that often. It must be something like that.
Yeah.
What I'm curious about is like whether they're making those what is it? They're making the Alex, the Enderman, and the zombie like Echo Fighters, or they have their own like little like quirks and stuff like that.
Well, I believe that they should have their own. I mean, even if it's not in there, they should because they're different mobs. They all have different attributes. Like the zombie, its main focus is punching people, so maybe they'll give it like a. Though it can pick up weapons like a hit duration, like it does more damage when it hits people instead of using weapons. And with the Enderman, it does more damage when it scares people, like gives them.
Maybe
attack?
maybe because Enderman can teleport, they're probably gonna focus it more on like speed rather than the attack itself,
Right.
just to balance out the character, kind of like
Well-
what they did with Sonic.
You know what? One thing about Steve is that maybe there's like an attack where you can activate it and it gives you like a steak.
Well, I mean, we saw that he was using that flint and steel, and then it cooked, and then there was like a chicken there. That's probably
Right.
like activating the food item.
Yeah,
Kind
and
of like
also attacking the person.
because if we go through this, like, because there's a lot of things to be held about this.
Right.
All right, maybe we should just get to the part where they show all the gameplay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
would be okay.
Say about
Honestly, if there's just a bunch of stuff that was just
Okay.
going on.
that. What I'm really like is that the way they did the maps. 'Cause the maps not added
Oh,
like
yeah,
only
yeah.
like.
Okay,
new
smash
Yeah,
attack.
you got
That's another
buff.
smash attack.
Okay.
That's an air attack.
Yeah, see, look, he's making the food.
That's the down
Oh yeah, the fishing rod and the
building.
Oh.
So
That's
okay, so hold on, I'm gonna.
Wait. Okay, so.
Wait, I am so.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get it.
Alright, so.
Okay.
Okay, so as you guys can see, if I can just play for one more second, every blocks have a certain like time limit on them. They're not like they can't stand there for very long.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like each block is temporary.
Right.
Maybe they're breakable. Maybe they're breakable by like the player.
They could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm confused about is originally what I was saying was that he had a limited amount of blocks, but here they're just stacking up blocks like willy-nilly.
Right. Well, I mean, it could be that because as you can see, Steve, like right here, is no longer building when these two gens are. So it could be like every player has a certain number of blocks, and then you just
It's 6 blocks.
6 blocks.
Each of them has 6 blocks. Look, see. So this guy, he placed the bottom row. That's 6 blocks down there. This guy placed the 4 and the 2. So that's another 6 blocks. And then Steve's over here making the probably he's the one that made those 2 wooden blocks.
That would make sense, yeah. So 6
That
blocks
way.
So
maximum.
he still has 2 more blocks left. And back when there was a scene where he was mining for the iron, he mined 1 stone and 1 iron. So I'm assuming the longer you do it, the better materials you could get it.
Right.
which might be what they're gonna do for a balance.
Uh,
See, what I'm thinking is if they make Steve a fighter, but like not a very important fighter, he would have to be an all around character, right? He wouldn't have any specific like strengths or weaknesses.
Yeah, yeah. Steve will always be Steve.
Like focusing on more like melee kind of stuff.
Right.
No like long range stuff there.
We do see him like use like a fishing rod to bring blocks closer, then push them away with a
Yeah, but then that's bringing people in. So,
Well, yeah.
which is what you would want to do if you focus on short range combat.
Hmm.
Or
So,
maybe
yeah,
it's more medium. Go ahead.
So yeah, I think the building blocks is up attack, and then the sides are the fishing rod, and the down has to be I did see the down, I think.
Okay, what I'm concerned about is how they can make like the because you saw the dynamite attack or the TNT attack where they were places down the TNT and then they made a trail of like redstone and then they put a pressure plate down. I wonder how that works because they only showed it going up to like maybe three away. So
Maybe Alex has a different moveset.
Possibly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if they're gonna make them either like Echo Fighters skins or like just like or with each their own quirks.
Uh,
That draws the question.
yeah, I think Steve and Alex have different movesets.
Well, I think when it comes because as we can see, Steve is more like the close melee fighter. But the way Mojang and Microsoft have set up the characters Steve and Alex is that Steve's actually supposed to be the long range one with the bow, while Alex is supposed to be the close range one. So it is possible that they switch the roles. Alex is no longer long range instead of short range, and Steve is now short range instead of long range.
Did you just call him Steven?
No, Steve. Steven Alex.
Steven.
I could have sworn I heard you say Steven.
Steven Alex.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, no, like this is some like pretty interesting stuff that they're throwing out there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even like know how to categorize him as a fighter.
Honestly, I'm confused. Like,
What are you confused
What are you
about?
confused about?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. They
Just about the situation in general. They didn't show a bunch of moves.
I mean, like.
Let's see if I can find his
I
smash.
guess.
His smash is just like a giant piston where he takes you into maybe like a dungeon and then proceeds to explode you with his army of creepers that he can suddenly
No, duh. Yeah, because rewind it.
Apparently, Steve is the founding creeper.
But yeah, if you can rewind it, you can clearly see that Steve is actually like glowing, like.
Right. Yeah.
No, he's got no eyes. He's got no eyes.
No,
So
he's still got the yellow eyes.
Look,
like if you zoom in, you can actually see the yellow eyes.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Their eyes glow. Oh yeah, there we go. I could have sworn that he had like no eyes because the shade of yellow blended so well.
I kind of think it would be like more unique if they did give him like the Herobrine eyes.
I think they would raise too many questions.
I guess.
Because
maybe
every character has yellow eyes whenever they get their smash, so it would only be fair to give him that, not to raise any because if anyone's gonna get into the lore of Herobrine, it's not gonna be Smash Bros, especially when he's a DLC.
well, I
do that.
You have to think about that.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Iron Girl? Why is no one mining that?
Wait. And you know what? I'm gonna make a prediction about what the next fighter is going to be. It's gonna be if they're gonna do Microsoft characters, and if they're doing the crossover or whatever, they might add new fighters from Microsoft. So I'm thinking, I'm just spitballing here. They already added Banjo and Kazooie, but they could possibly add Conquer when Conquer's Bad Fur Day. I really want that I actually really want to see that. And because Microsoft is not doing anything. Master Chief. And then Master Chief.
Chief.
Oh,
new
chef,
t-shirt.
master chef, whatever. I I like Halo. I don't know
That's a
how
new
I could
t-shirt
say.
idea. Thanks, James.
Do you like Halo? Yes. Okay. You like Halo. Good.
uh,
Go on.
possibly characters from Gears of War. I don't play Gears of War, so
That
yeah.
could be useful.
Now, see,
Maybe.
what I'm thinking is that I don't think they're gonna go too in depth with like the Microsoft characters, because of like the legal issues, that kind of stuff. Because
Yeah.
like you
I
can't
guess it
just
could.
pirate
What
these
I'm really
characters.
interested about is like,
Because
I don't know if
look,
they brokered a deal with Microsoft for this, because Minecraft is one of the most profitable games that they've ever created,
well,
or
see,
actually
the thing
didn't
is that
create,
the
but
only
had the
reason
honor.
they could the only reason they can make this connection is because remember, Minecraft was available for the Switch.
Mm.
And so is Minecraft Dungeons. You can get that from the store or whatnot.
And
The
also,
shop.
you have to remember back at like 2017, 2018 or whatever, Microsoft and Nintendo, they did crossplay. So, and Microsoft recently added in Cuphead and Spyro and
Hold up. Are you saying that there might?
Minecraft.
Okay.
So
Are
yeah.
you where are you going with this? Are you saying that Cuphead or Spyro might be in Smash?
No. I meant like, because you have to remember that originally they were not
Do it.
going to have, because originally if they didn't do that, they weren't going to have like Spyro, and they were gonna have a lot of third party to the Nintendo Switch.
All right.
But since they strike this deal, that means that the game developers, if they created something for Microsoft, like a game from for the Xbox, that means they have to go and do it for the Nintendo Switch also, because that's the deal. And so yeah, and
All
so
right.
yeah,
Now I believe it's somewhat of meme time. Why haven't they still added Waluigi into Smash Bros?
Well, they did. He's an assist trophy.
Well,
yeah.
but he's in it. But a
Did you
playable
hear
character.
Okay, I really thought this was weird that you could like beat up assist trophies and gain points based off of how many you kill. Because the other Smash versions didn't have that. You can beat up assist trophies all you want. I think that's kind of cheap. That kind of.
You know what? That reminds me of that one level I hate so much.
Is it the one with like the giant like muscle bird?
No, it was okay. So there's this. So I remember back when I played like the whole story mode of Smash Brothers, and there was just, I swear to gosh, but okay. So there's this one level.
Wait,
I
are
had
you
to go
talking
to.
about the story mode for Brawl, the Subspace Emissary?
No,
He's
Ultimate.
his
And,
trophy.
Oh,
He kills
for
his
and I
trophy.
was playing, and there's
I know, but what was the
there's an
playable
assist
character?
trophy, and it was Street Fighter. It was a character from Street Fighter, and he does his weird kicks. And he does a bunch of damage, and it's still fucking hard. I'm sorry.
Welcome back to this month's version of the podcast. I'm joined here with Ryan25 and James. How you doing today?
Don't rope me into this.
Wait.
11th yet.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it was 11.
We might have to change the date though, because I'm going to be busy on the 11th.
Well, maybe we can put it to like or you can just put it to like tomorrow, before the 3rd.
Wait, why tomorrow?
Because we could just do like we could just do the.
But Ryan, are you gonna be
podcast weekend?
Ryan, are you gonna be available to go on Discord tomorrow at around 6 in the morning?
6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll try and set an alarm. Yeah.
Yeah, because tomorrow is the. What is it? Tomorrow is the Minecraft Live thing.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
Well, I will wake up.
No, it's not. That's not right. It's Saturday.
Okay, Saturday at 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep thinking today is Friday.
I can't. No, it's
No,
Thursday.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
I can't believe today's Friday.
My brother thought yesterday was Thursday.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, no. We're getting off topic. We're supposed to be talking about Steve here.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The
Like, can we probably like discuss a move set for this?
Oh my gosh. The
Okay,
move
wait a
set
minute.
is
Wait.
kinda confusing.
Okay, wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
My brother has told me that you can't open iron doors without a like pressure plate. Is that true?
You need a pressure pad or a button or a lever.
Okay. Okay. Look. Go back to the scene with the King K. Rool and whatnot. Stop. Okay. So you can see that he doesn't touch the ground until he reaches like 4 blocks away from the door.
Right.
Who
Well,
opened
it
the door?
could be.
Hero Brian. Obviously, adding Hero Brian. That's the next fighter. Thank you, Smash Bros.
Hold on.
Yeah. No. Who? Yeah. No. See, he doesn't touch the ground when he's at the door. Or
Well, obviously.
yeah. See, the door is open. The door was opening. That means it was closed before he got there.
So that means that it has to be Hero Brian.
Well,
That's
maybe.
right.
It could be. I don't know. Oh, it could be a tripwire hook. Those open doors.
Yeah, but he didn't touch the ground.
Well, you don't have. I mean, tripwire hooks. You can put them on like a. You can put one from like the very bottom of the level to the very top. All you have to do is just go through it and it unlocks the door.
Oh, yeah, that might be it. Okay.
Yeah, if they do expand on it, they should reveal like what opened the door.
So we see here that he pushes you with a giant what are those things called?
That is a
Pressure plates.
No, that's not a
No.
pressure pad. That is a
Oh, that's a piston.
yeah, piston.
Okay, so he pushes you with like a giant piston, and then you go in and then uses his founding Titan powers to summon a bunch of creepers that will explode and destroy a dungeon.
There's also
Yeah,
zombies.
there's also
Well, yeah,
a zombie
but
in
the-
TNT. There's a
Well,
ton
I
of
don't-
TNT.
Oh yeah, so he's just starting a chain reaction.
Yeah.
I start a chain
So there's
reaction.
really no.
The story must be told.
Dude, how cool would it be if creepers were like assist trophies?
That would be pretty.
They could probably be like they could probably be like Voltorb or something.
That's,
You know, like
that's
how-
what I was telling
yeah.
James.
Oh.
Yeah, so they could they could become an assist trophy and then
Yeah, no, that'd be epic,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
You just like you can like, oh, what if you could like pick up a creeper, but you throw it and then it just explodes. I mean,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's probably gonna be a spirit. Oh, Hero Brian's probably gonna be a spirit.
what I wish they would do is that they would like give them a different food every time. Like one time it's steak, then it's chicken, maybe some pork, lamb.
Nah, dude, steak is the epic meal.
Yeah.
Steak does so much like hunger.
It does give you a lot of hunger back.
Yeah, it does. It's good.
Yeah.
And it's steak delicious too.
Yeah, in real life, steak is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw you,
Wait, what do you
vegans.
mean in real life?
You know, like the steak. You know.
Yeah,
Holland's
no,
good
no,
at, like, cut
I
steak.
understand that, but why did you have to preface that steak was good IRL?
I don't know.
Maybe
I
for
just
people
wanted
who
to
haven't
say
eaten
that to the
steak before.
vegans. It's for the vegans, you know. The vegans are like, oh, don't
For the
animals," or whatever.
See, what I'm confused about is how the crafting bench would work.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see if we
that's
can.
what I'm
Okay, well,
kinda
there's a
You know
crafting
what?
bench, but see if I can find them.
Maybe they're not explaining everything about this. Now, they never showed us his damage meter. Remember that. They never showed us his damage meter because you can also find like stats on that. Kind of like what like Robin has. Like you can see that certain like see, they don't show it. Yeah, this is what I'm worried about because maybe they show like maybe there's like a mini version of like the hot bar underneath his like
Oh, that'd be unique to like switch items using
Ass.
like, yeah.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna make a prediction. Obviously Sakura is gonna go back. He's gonna be like, hey, you know, there's new game. I'm gonna show you all the gameplay and how they play exactly. You know,
Right.
I don't think that'd be
and how to play it because they did that exact thing for Hero.
for here. Okay.
Yeah, and he showed us all the different skins and what game they're from. They're all
Okay,
from
that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I really wanted to see like like there's like a mini version of like a hot bar
Right,
there.
yeah.
But what I'm more confused about is how this crafting bench works, because what I'm assuming is that he just goes to it, and then look, so
Like,
it's just the wait, can you just play this thing? I just want to
okay.
see it. Okay. So he just goes up to it, and it just makes a sword like that. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just takes a pickaxe. So like
What is this stream
zombie
about? I'm
has
so
to be
confused.
like.
This stream is
Wait,
about the new Smash Bros. DLC that they're adding in Minecraft characters Steve, Alex, and the zombie and Enderman. Continue, James.
I think like. Wait, how does he dig down? Because I thought we already established that the fact that it's just that it's down is
Well, no.
down
See, we
special
don't
is
know
like
that. We don't know that's how that works. We're just making
Yeah,
predictions.
we're just
Because then
predicting
he
on what the
might-
controls could be.
Because he mined stone and then he mined iron, which is like like increasing rarity. So what I'm assuming is that if you dig down a little bit like for longer, that
but you're
you
not
can
supposed
find
to
different
dig down in
materials.
Minecraft.
What?
Okay, for sake of gameplay, that's
Yeah.
just what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, outside the realm of Minecraft, outside the realm of just like crafting,
Mhm.
because you
But it-
obviously can't craft stuff other than weapons.
Right.
But if you go back to where
Well, actually,
he
I
was
don't
doing
know
the
if that's
flint steel
necessarily
thing,
true, because if we fast forward to about Alex's part, we can see that, not only she can interact, but she can also do that. Interact with minecarts and place TNT.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow,
so-
that is so much different. Wait, why is Steve doing that also?
Well, Steve's in a minecart, they're trying to take up,
Well,
so
so they could. So
they don't run out of track,
do you think that might be their run, or maybe something like that?
I guess that would be interesting to see that.
Yeah, but then that's kind of limited, don't you think?
I guess it depends on the size of the map.
Yeah.
That would make them kind of unfair.
Mhm.
This move would be utterly useless in a map that's like flat, kind of like Battlefield.
Right? Yeah. Because that's what I want to see. Because you remember, what's the move? The one I'm thinking, Wario's bike from Brawl. You know how he can just like drive off accidentally?
He still has the bike.
Well, yeah. That's kind of like what I kind of see is like that. Eventually if they run out of track, it's a flat land. They'll just roll off.
You are onto something here. Yeah, that might be how that works.
Yeah.
It might be like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like their side smash where it's like, yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna joke for a second.
Go
I wonder if people are going back to I wonder if we go back in time to 2007, 2008 when they were revealing Sonic for Smash. They're like, wait, what is his moveset? Because he can only spin dash and homing attack and go up smash, go jump on a spring. So wait, where's his down B? Where's his side B? And then they play the game and they're like, oh,
there it
so
is.
they're both spin dashes.
What is his down? Oh yeah, his down B is just on the ground, right?
Yeah, he just spin dash.
Yeah.
And then side Bs are also spin dash. And then his up B jumps on a spring and then he homing attacks.
No, what I'm confused about is because I'm not sure if the sword is his just if you press the button that's his special, or if that's just his standard melee attacks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be both, in a sense. If depends on the what's the percentage of the other the guy you're attacking.
I think I understand the crafting table now.
Uh,
I think I understand what that might be.
Wait a minute.
What?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you decided that your opinion was better, and you decided to speak louder. I will respect that. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I think if we think back to Ganondorf, if you change your attack to tilt, if you use tilt attacks, which I do when I play the game, you can get a He basically has another Ganon punch, but this time it's This time he's using his foot and it's on fire, and he lifts it up, and then he puts it down. Similar to Falcon Punch, but it's a lot weaker, I think. But
Or
but
you
I
talk
think
about
if
that
we're
like
going,
you talk about like his wizard's foot or something?
yeah, and then
Oh.
if we go back to Steve, we can see that he does crafting table as his down B, and also like flint and steel as his down B when he's just now picking up and eating that food. So maybe one of the attacks are down tilts.
No, look, listen. I understand where you're coming from, and I get that completely. But look, if we're gonna focus on his special attacks, what my guess is that, well, since there's no like possible button combination that could get you a crafting table, what I'm assuming is that like because special attacks are unique to the user. So what I'm assuming is that Steve's special, like just straight up special, would just be him summoning a crafting bench,
Oh
and
yeah, that's
him mining.
right.
And this could be his like side special because that is special to him. He's the only one that can actually do that, other than like Wario, which is just a rip off of him. I'm not trying to throw shade or mudsling, but that's kind of like that. And then what I'm assuming is that when you mine down, because that's unique to him, that would be your down B, your down special.
Okay, I can see what you're getting from.
And then like the swords and like all the melee attacks and all that stuff, like the lava bucket and all that stuff, that might just be like a charged melee and like just regular melee.
Well,
So the special aspect of him is crafting, whereas the melee aspect is all about the just the melee.
I gotcha.
That's my guess for the character.
Super Smash Bros. Melee. All right.
Tom, you got anything to say? You're awfully quiet.
Yeah, sorry, I'm doing a little bit of editing. What I would really like to see when it comes to the new Steve characters is kind of like the game mode spleef.
Yeah.
I would like to see something like that because you could break the ground, but I believe it does regenerate. So maybe your goal is to knock off like as much plays as possible.
There is a map like that. It's a Kid Icarus map. It's called I'm pretty sure it's called Skyworld, where you can actually break the ground.
Yeah.
But like that's not what you're trying to do, as opposed to like what you're saying. So honestly, I don't think they put that much attention to detail when they're making a DLC. Well, I mean, all will be revealed when the price.
Of course, yeah. But another thing I would like to see is like the throwing of eggs or snowballs. Like you have a shovel or you have something.
Okay, now you're asking too much.
Hey! There is throwables. They could add them, just as a special one for the DLC.
You were asking about the fishing rod, right?
Yeah.
That might be a that might be a charged side melee.
I guess.
Like
yeah.
Isabel's.
Isn't that her like side special or something like that?
Yeah, that's Isabel's side special. So
yeah. So I'm guessing, because that leaves a question: what would this be? Because we can either assume that this is his side special or his side melee.
Huh.
And that the fishing rod is the side special. Let's just depend on what the fishing rod does.
That's another good thing.
The fishing rod just might just be like what Isabel's is, and it might be like a side side melee.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah, that would make the most sense. And this, since it's unique to him, would probably be a side special. Dang, I am so analytic today. I have never been this analytical about something in my life.
Wait, I'm supposed to be finishing up that analytical paragraph.
Well, I mean, at least you got a decent reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on this, Tom?
I think it's pretty well done. I'm actually quite happy because what was it? You guys remember SMG4, right?
Yeah.
He made so many jokes about Minecraft being put into Smash Bros, and now that it's finally happened, I want to see his reaction to it.
Yeah, they him and his brother Kevin have a channel called Hobo Bros, where they reacted to this. I think it came out a couple of days ago.
Okay.
And that's the reason that was my first outlet for this thing, and then I was realizing, wait, this might be like that. They might have just been making a joke about this, and then I realized, oh shoot,
It's actually gonna happen.
yeah, because I'm guessing like the medium as to where it's like presented can really sway your opinions.
Right.
Because if I was to figure this out from like a normal clip, because I've seen people like
Yeah,
make, like,
there's memes of it.
trailers
Yeah.
for- There's fan made ones where they tried to emulate the like Link's character, where they added like a bow and a sword and all that stuff.
Right.
It was a really like good like trailer, but like it was obvious that it was fake.
Ain't it
And that's
always?
the thing. Have you ever seen fan made trailers for characters?
No. I mean, I saw like the thumbnail of them, like, oh, that's fake. I'm not gonna watch that.
It's crazy how good. It's crazy how like well they're made.
There's the Peppa Pig one.
Oh my god.
Peppa Pig joins the fight.
Getting into that.
And I just finished up the new thumbnail. Nice.
Now, you guys want to talk stats? I really want to talk stats.
Go ahead. Go
Alright.
ahead.
Okay, so we can determine that he is an all-around fighter. I'm assuming that's the case.
Okay.
Like, like he's not too strong, he's not too weak, he's not too fast, he's not too slow.
Right.
I'd say all-around general fighter, but there's still something weird about it that I don't understand.
And that is.
He's
in your opinion?
He's gotta have like some quirks, What I'm assuming a quirk would be is like his. I'm assuming that one of his quirks would just be his ability to like build and like create weapons.
Right. Well,
Which-
others can't. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Hmm.
What I can't understand is how they would make certain types of weapons. Because we could see that he uses because he used an axe in one of the clips. He's using a sword right now. He had a pickaxe in his hand at some point.
See if we can find that.
So maybe
yeah.
So maybe if you hold like a special button, for like long enough, then it'll like pop up with a thing with like, hey, what do you want it to like change it to?
I
or
don't think
something.
that's
What is this? Shulks, or like he goes down me, or no, not down me, but like he uses his regular neutral special, and then he changes. He can give him speed.
You're right.
Yeah.
That might be what they do, or maybe it's just like actually, you know what? Yeah, no, emulating Shulk's thing would probably be what they do, because they do a lot of similar things with characters.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Where the ability to counter, because that's a common move,
That
but
is
like
most
it's
common,
created so
probably.
many different ways. Where like you have like Shulk's 4C, where he like it's a different animation, but it's the same thing.
And then you got they got Corns.
Corn's counter.
Yes.
I haven't really seen Corn's counter that often. What does it
Okay,
do?
so what happens is that when he counters, he turns to this thing and it just attacks on all sides, and it makes no sense at all. It's too overpowered, and every time that Chex does it, I want to punch him in the face.
Okay.
And also, this is me getting too personal.
You're getting way too personal about this, then. Yeah. Okay. So that's probably what it does, but that just kind of like draws in the point that they're drawing inspiration from other characters that they've made.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's lazy, but I'm just saying that like that's how that works.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's not lazy at all. Like they decided, hey, we have this idea, why not use it more often?
Yeah.
Because if like you find something that works, then it works.
Yeah. It
But then
it
like
works.
that brings up the question of like, because as soon as he pressed on that crafting table, a weapon was made.
Well, not as soon as, like, it took a couple seconds if I can find
Well,
it.
yeah, no, like there was no like
That's-
selection process for a weapon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, because usually, yeah, there you go. So look, he places it down, and then it just
It
keep
just
going.
starts generating.
Keep
But
going.
wait, what if it's
See, look,
just
weapons right away? You know what? That also might bring up the option that the selection is off screen.
It
Or,
could
like,
be.
yeah?
out of frame.
then after that, and then after he makes a selection, the crafting table comes down, and then it does the bar thing, which might take a long time.
Plus, it's very risky because, as you can see, he was like standing still. If you're in the middle of like a heated fight, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I was gonna make that point.
Dude, you probably have like no chance against Sonic when he's just
Yeah, see,
like,
you say that he's vulnerable, but then the same thing could be said about Shulk.
It could be
because you know, like his thing requires him to, you know, be away for a couple seconds, because this process is gonna take like what, 1 or 2 seconds.
Let's see if I can get the exact. I mean, it depends on also if you're like, because you have to be skilled with this. Doesn't seem like he's attacking, but if there are like a bunch of people attacking, it could take longer. Because was it like? I believe if you get hit while trying to do the crafting table, you know, trying to get a better weapon, and it gets interrupted, it will stop the process completely, and you have to restart it.
Well, see, the process takes a little too short of a time to actually, you know, make that claim.
I guess.
To where there's any risk of restarting. That's that would make sense to me. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
I'm guessing the risk of a restart isn't present.
Probably not.
To the point where it's like, oh yeah, he's making a weapon, attack him now, because that's gonna take some serious reflexes.
But one thing though, don't you think that maybe they're not finished with the character yet?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah. No. Yo, they should watch our stream. We're giving them so many ideas.
Yeah.
Hey, whoever's making this DLC, write this down. Development team, write this down. Yeah, I expect a free gift of this DLC as payment.
Oh my gosh.
Please give it to us all.
What do you mean? What do you mean us? Most of these ideas were mine.
Okay.
Wait, I don't even.
Oh yeah, and James brought up the idea of the selection menu, and I don't think Thomas said anything. Nah, he's just been he's just been asking for things instead of going with what's
Well, no.
Oh yeah. Also, developers, add in Conquer if you can. Try to add in Conquer. It's probably gonna be tough because if you ever played Conquer's Bad Fur Day, you would understand. But just try to add him in here. I would actually like to see him in there. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So developers, I expect my payment by tomorrow. Thank you.
Tomorrow.
I don't think. Well, the amount of
in my eShop as a gift, saying, "Hey, thanks for the development. You can, what if we beta test it?"
That would be pretty epic.
Beta test.
Yeah. What if they offer beta test because we're the one who basically designed this character?
Wait a minute. What if they added? What if we're over there? We can like go to Mr. Sakura.
We can meet Mr. Sakura.
We should be like, Mr. Sakura.
And then you want to understand this because he doesn't speak English.
Well,
it's okay. We'll bring Steven with us. He's the universal translator.
Wait, he can actually translate?
He speaks Japanese, or he's learning Japanese, but.
Oh, well then that's not the same as being able to translate.
Well, yeah, but he's still pretty fluent in it.
But yeah, just like tell him to add Conquer's Bad Fur Day. just add him. I'm just gonna be like, yo, add Conquer.
Oh, you're still on about Conquer?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, to be honest, if it does get added, we can always be like, hey, where's the paycheck?
Yeah, I want the DLC for free, and I want like a 20% interest on this, depending on the price.
Honestly, I'm kind of sad that Conquer's a dead franchise because Microsoft is not moving their ass at all to make another Conquer game, and all they did was a remake, a fucking remake.
Yeah, it's still a remake though.
Yeah, I know. It was for the original Xbox. It looks better, but
I want to see. So I kind of want to move away from Steve and focus on like another character. So does anyone have a character in mind?
I mean,
Uh,
we can't really assume too much about the other characters because we don't know if they're like Echo Fighters or just skins.
I guess, but like, in the sense that they were characters, like their own separate characters. What do
So
you
do you
think?
want to? So we're assuming that they're just their own characters. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Okay. That'd be tough.
yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
How about okay? I actually want to go back to Enderman because I don't think I
Okay.
actually like
Can we go
get
forward?
the grasp. Yeah, Enderman.
Okay.
I actually want to look at him for a second.
See, you pick it up. It doesn't really. Okay, well, there's not really a lot they give us here. Oh, okay, so they're giving the same effect in Minecraft that they are giving the Enderman, like in here.
Okay, well, no, maybe because sometimes they organize the characters for like comedic effect. So I'm assuming that if he couldn't go underwater, then there's certain stages that he just cannot be in.
Right.
That would defeat the whole purpose of the character.
Yeah,
Well, I
so,
mean, you
like-
got Sonic here, and he can swim in the water.
I know,
so,
I know,
like,
but
stop
the Enderman
swimming.
in Minecraft, James, you can't like it gets damaged when it touches water.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
because remember, assuming that we're straying away from like the actual game itself, all of the stats and all that stuff,
Right.
because obviously there are zombies out in the daytime. Daytime zombies,
Yeah,
you know,
of
in the
course.
game they burn up and die. So let's put a pause on that water theory over there.
Okay, well, I mean, why else would they add this? Like, because I understand for comedic effect, but still.
Yes, for comedic effect, only for comedic effect.
Okay,
But does that mean he
I
will still
mean-
take damage by doing it?
I can understand it because he's short. He's fucking short.
Well,
Okay,
I mean,
Tom, I think you're playing way too much into this character, just to figure this out because no one character has like a defining weakness. Sure, they may have like weaknesses that they that would make them a better a worse fighter,
right.
but ultimately they have nothing that can set them apart as like, oh yeah, if this happens to them, they will die.
Wait, what
But
if?
we don't know that for definite, because they have to keep back to some routes, or else it wouldn't be fair use.
Well, because see, look, listen.
'Cause
Okay, let me put you in a scenario.
Okay.
Let's say, for the sake of argument, you have this character. He is a separate character on his own, and you choose him. Let's say you pick a random stage, okay? You have no idea where you're going,
Okay.
and you have this one character who does not do well with water, and let's say you pick this map, right? Let's say you pick this map. This map has a mudslide in it.
Right.
or,
Yeah.
like,
On the side. Yeah.
or some type of flood, and it rains. What do you think could fare for the character itself? That would not be a fair fight, right?
It wouldn't be a fair
Yeah.
fight unless
Because-
we find an advantage to it. Like,
'Cause look, the
of
thing
course,
about-
these are the leaves everywhere. I mean, we can hide underneath the leaves.
I
Yeah, but-
think
that defeats the purpose of the level.
I'm
It
going
does, but there's always risks when you choose characters. There will always be
See,
disadvantages
the
and
thing about-
advantages.
The thing about
Counterattacks
Smash
and
and all of
attacks.
these, the thing about Smash is that it doesn't matter where you're fighting because it really doesn't matter where you're fighting because it doesn't. Okay, it's all about fair fights because the terrain itself may pose a challenge, but it won't significantly weaken you. Kind of like what is it? That one level that has like the giant like lava tidal wave.
Right.
Where you have to like get inside that box or else you will die or take a lot of damage.
hmm
But it doesn't significantly harm the player itself. It's just like, oh yeah, just avoid it.
Okay. What about the
I mean-
what is it? The racetrack map, where if you fall off the platform, you take damage constantly until you're at least knocked out or fall back on the platform.
That's just like territorial things that can affect anyone.
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Which is why it's a fair fight, because if you fall in there, you will get hurt, and if you get hit by the tidal wave of lava, you will most likely get hurt. Which
How
I'm-
many? Sorry,
Go ahead,
Go ahead, James. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be
Deleting
spitballing
messages.
here. So if we go back to the zombie, okay, just go back to the zombie. Just show the zombie for now, like when
Just
they
this
were
guy, I think he's
reviewing
a
him.
Go on, James.
Wait, can you go back to the zombie in the video?
So I can.
All right, just play it.
Oh, I didn't notice this before. Like a mini zombie.
Wait.
That's not okay. No, that's not what we're talking about.
Okay, I just want to point that out.
Okay.
All right. Pause
There's
right
only
there. I was gonna say something about the zombie and the Enderman being well. Well, I think the zombie is an assist trophy, and the Enderman is like a new costume. Because if you think about it, the Enderman is
sneezing.
the Enderman is like small. You know, that kind of bothers me. Why don't they make him tall? You know.
Maybe they did that for like the sake of design.
Yeah, I mean, like, Minecraft itself, like, they probably started off with Steve and then just decided, hey, you know, we'll add in more characters since we're adding, you know, 3 new characters that all have the same height, you know. Steve, Alex, and the zombie all have the same height, you know, adding one more just for the sake of adding one more, the Enderman, you know, and
But-
plus the rush time that they probably had to make this and put it out to add, you know, more suspense of what coming up in new DLC to, you know, for interest in economics. They're probably
But
just
if
like,
you-
okay, we'll just make it the same height, you know.
But how about King K. Rool? How about Bowser? How about Donkey Kong?
Well, that's
Why don't they
okay.
make them the same height? Why isn't Bowser the same height as Mario? Why is Luigi a little bit bigger than Mario? Huh? Why is Peach taller? Why is Peach and Daisy taller than them? If what you said was true, then all the characters will pretty much be the same height.
Well,
Okay,
James,
I
another
get-
aspect you got to add to this is that this is a DLC. It's not part of the main game.
Okay, no, we can't discredit it because it's a DLC. They put as much effort as they would for a single character as they would for a DLC, which is why they make DLCs. It wouldn't be if it was just a DLC, nobody would be interested in it, which is what you're trying to say. If we're to assume that they put less effort into it because it was a DLC, that would destroy the whole point of making the DLC.
Yeah,
What-
because at that point that would be a cash grab.
Yeah, and then DLCs will add to the experience. So, or maybe just like for the I don't want to throw out this term, but like fan service.
Fan service.
Well,
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to throw it out. Okay, it's like it's become too generalized with one certain topic. I'm not going to discuss it, but that would be what this character is. And if they didn't execute it like the way that they would execute it, like at least to a certain degree of like goodness,
right.
then it wouldn't be worth making, right?
I could see that.
So you can't discredit it because it's a DLC. And while I was explaining this, I was thinking too hard about it and lost my train of thought, and I forgot about the argument I was about to make to you about the size of the Enderman. What was
Okay
I
then.
gonna-
James, do you have anything to say about this? Well, I mean, you...
I think I've already said everything.
I'm like, wait a second, I forgot. James already spoke.
Oh, yeah, I
because-
remember what I was gonna say now.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is just a shot in the dark, but
Mm.
I'm gonna go off the point where he said like why isn't like Bowser about as tall as Mario, and I guess it really just falls under like the category of scaling, because you have all these characters around the relative same height, just like Kirby or Olimar, and like Pichu and stuff like that. They're all in the same relative height range, and if you can see here, this is about the size. If we went to the footage of Mario and Steve, they were, or no, like the wolf and the zombie,
wolf?
they're the same height, right? They're
Hmm.
relatively the same height. So what I'm thinking is that the Enderman's size was changed down to what it is because it would have, because the Endermans are tall. Like if we're going off of Minecraft, like
Oh yeah,
if we're going off of like Minecraft, like height scaling, that a zombie is about as tall as Steve, but an Enderman is taller than Steve by a significant amount.
oh
Like,
yeah,
it could be like, how tall is Enderman? Like 4 tall or something like that.
4 blocks or feet.
Like maybe like 4, like, because we can't just assume that like each block is like 1 foot. Or like unless that's confirmed, because at this point it's not. I'm not sure if it's certain how big a block is. So we'll just call them blocks for now.
They do use blocks. About
Okay.
3 blocks tall.
They're 3 blocks tall, right? That's a head taller than Steve. So that would make him a head taller than every single character in Smash.
Which could be disadvantage because usually, like, for Link's attack, you know, with the sword dive, it would be not only like easy to hit, but also give it like less distance, so it wouldn't do as much damage as it would.
Okay, now taking into account that his height matters in this case, where it's like, you know, he can't duck as well as other characters, I don't think that's a fair assumption to make because actually, you know what? I made a weird point because if we were discussing that
This
he
map,
was
though, it's beautiful.
tall enough, like scale height.
Right.
Let's say, for instance, that he was scale height. He was a head taller than Steve.
Hmm.
Would that really discredit his ability to duck? Because he could probably try and approach like. Actually, you know when you press control, he doesn't like crouch. He like bends down, like his entire like torso
Right.
bends down.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what happened with these other characters. So do you think that if the Enderman was that tall, that it could just fold in on itself?
Probably. Like, they'd have to do some bug tweaking with it, but probably.
Yeah, like see, that's my problem is like that would be like way too hard to emulate.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's kind of you might be onto something with the height. But obviously my claim was better because I hate to just like discredit you that easily, but I'm saying that maybe their height is just for technical design and flow of the game rather than just like originality. Because let's assume that it's a skin, right? Let's assume it's a skin. Would changing your skin make you taller?
No.
There is no skin that can make you taller, correct?
Absolutely not.
Well,
So-
I mean, like it can. I don't want to say make you taller, but it can make you shorter.
How does a skin make you shorter?
Like one of those weird Minecraft skins where like you put
No,
this
we're not.
block in
No,
its
I
head.
mean like Smash skins.
Oh no.
Like if you were to change your color, that doesn't change anything about it, right? Like your costume, or like what they call it. So I'm guessing his height can also be like a subtle nod to the fact that he is a costume, or maybe I guess not subtle nod as more like a hey, look at this, he's a costume,
Right. I
which
can
is
see that.
probably why his height is the way that it is. Either that, or just to keep the flow going.
Okay, but like, even if it was a costume, how would you explain the legs? Because like, as you can say, change the color. Change the color of the shirt. You change the color of the shorts, the pants, the trousers, all sorts of that. The hat. How would you explain the thin arms and the thin legs?
Now let's take it back to Villager.
To the villager.
To the Villager, because you can't just change his clothes. You can actually change his face structure and his hair.
That's right.
What villager?
So the Villager, the guy from Animal Crossing.
Oh. Yeah.
So you can actually change his facial features and you can change his facial features. Now that would be part of like a bodily change. So changing the size of his arms and legs would be something similar to that.
I guess I know, but that's just facial features. It's not actually expanding or contracting like a physical body part.
Yeah.
But your face is part of your body. Your eyeballs, your
I
mouth.
know, but like a limb.
You got a point there.
Yeah.
But like, let's just say that they were to take that to an extreme, because
Okay.
it wouldn't be, because I'm guessing that the one thing that they can retain if they make this authentic would be the size of his legs and arms, because they can't make him as tall as he is, so
Right.
he has to be like as skinny as he was.
Well, from what we can see, they gave him the body of Steve, and it looks like the head of Steve, but they contracted his arms and they contracted his legs.
Well, I mean, the Enderman is known for having like very thin limbs and a tall body, but what is more what I'm guessing they kept as to help it identify as an Enderman
Mm-hmm.
would be his like thin arms and thin legs.
Hold on.
So it was more like an identity, like, oh, do we want him to be tall and ruin the flow of the DLC, or do we want him to be, or do we want him to, keep that, thing going, and risk authenticity, which I think was a pretty good, which was a pretty good decision on their part.
Oh, that makes sense.
I have to see Steve move it.
That actually makes so much sense now.
So cuts off right there.
Because you got to think about this in relation to like the other characters. Like they have to make each character like balanced, because either they're giving away 4 Echo fighters or 1 fighter with 4 different costumes.
Right. I'd be more impressed if it was 4 Echo fighters though, giving like a wider range of playable characters, not just one with different costumes.
We'll see. Like if you could, if that were true, then
because I kind of believe that it does, because if we see, like, if we play the Enderman part, like right here after he picks up the block, when the zombie dies, it turns into like steak or rotten flesh. Steve doesn't do that because Steve doesn't drop anything. He drops the gear that he has when he dies.
So that might just be like, okay, well then, well, that's difficult to say. Oh wait, hold on, I just had an idea. So you know how in each of the clips Steve was eating a piece of beef, right?
Yeah. Let's
assume that he has beef on him at all times.
Okay.
And when you die in Minecraft, you drop items.
Yes.
Let's say that's reminiscent of this. And
okay.
when zombies die, they drop rotten flesh or like meat in general.
But rotten flesh usually. But yeah.
Let's assume that that's what they do.
Okay, I could see that.
Okay, cool.
Does the Enderman drop anything?
I don't think they showed that, no.
Oh, there's a click of the maps. But I wish they were like, because now everything drops something. Well, maybe. I don't know. This is kind of the first... Go on, James.
Why didn't he use, like, I don't know, the end or the nether land or something?
Well, I mean, they could add that. Let's see.
There's a lot more hellish maps.
It looks like they only use the overworld maps.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at Steve. He's going up there with the
elytra.
Steve.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. That we now get access to Steve being able to fly.
You think that might be like an aerial attack or something like that?
It could be, like coming in, maybe. If they did give him that, he would just pick him up, maybe throw him out with a fishing rod. Or like pick him up and then hit him with a sword with a fishing rod in the air, giving them more damage, possibly knocking them off as well, so they have to fall back down.
Or maybe.
And if we think of go on.
Do you think that it could be reminiscent of like Pit's up special?
It could be.
Because,
I could see that.
He charged up his wings to make a dash upward, but you could also change the direction. Like you could change it to the left or the right. Maybe it's similar to that, or in a sense, it could be like Fox's or like the what's that called? Where he's like in a fireball. He makes himself a fireball and then he just like shoots up.
Oh, what is that?
But you can also change the direction. Let's not figure out the name for like argument purposes. Let's say it's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then what would his... Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that would...
That would make sense, but
now,
like...
Now the block building thing, that isn't making sense to me.
Well, I mean, they're using Minecraft physics. Like, there is no real physics when it comes to Minecraft.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is how do they establish when he builds? Because when you jump, you obviously can't, make a platform and land on it. It's only going to help you like improve your jump. And when you use up all your jumps, you can't exactly, jump again.
Well, it could be used like to use the elytra. Like he could have jumped off from right here, gone that way, just looped around to drop, whatever he wants to on the enemy.
Well, play the clip. I just want to see what happens.
Okay, I'll rewind it to about that. That's a smash.
Okay, so what I saw was that he launched. It looks like he launched from midair.
Oh, you get access to fireworks. So he could have started. He could have started from there and just used fireworks to get momentum back up.
And okay, so play the clip. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. I'm seeing what happens now. It's more. It's not like. It's not like the. It's
Oh,
not
we
like
just proved a theory.
It's like the Luigi rocket.
Right. Oh yeah.
Where you can charge it, where you can charge it up and launch it in the direction that you choose, which is probably why he has the fireworks. And look, there's an explosion going on right there. So what I'm assuming is that he charges, he flies in with the elytra, and then the firework explodes whenever he hits something, or maybe when it just runs out.
Well, no. He hit TNT.
Huh?
He hit TNT.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What's his direction?
But what if it's just
Okay. So, no, he landed on a pressure plate.
Yeah, he landed on a pressure
exploded
pad
it.
that hit the TNT.
Okay, so we can assume that it's similar to the Luigi rocket in the sense that he can, fly into people, which is what I'm assuming happened to.
But what if it's just
Oh,
a new
and
item?
I just want to point this out real quick. It did prove my theory. Watch the minecart. Look, it takes you and shoves you off the edge.
What does?
The minecart here. Watch this side of where Donkey Kong is.
Oh yeah.
It launches you off the edge with the minecart, and you're basically like stunned for a couple seconds.
Okay. Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
That is actually a pretty interesting move.
Yeah.
I think.
I feel like I've seen that type of move before. Where have I seen that? Where it's like
Bowser Jr.
No, but he does that to himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't put you in the cart.
Okay. I'm gonna be spitballing here. I think the fireworks are an item because
It could be, or I mean, it could be like an attack. Like if you have the elytra equipped, it could be an attack with that. You get access to the fireworks, but otherwise it wouldn't be an item.
Wait, I forget. An elytra isn't just like it makes you fly. You can float, right?
No, you can only fly with it. Like if you jump off a platform without fireworks, you have like a limited glide to eventually hit the ground.
So what I'm assuming is that he's using the elytra for mobility purposes rather than just to fly itself, because it goes away pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what you do with the elytra, if you do have it, if you steep up, decide to go like straight up, you'll eventually fall right back down, like actual physics work. But if you glide, eventually you'll come to an end. But you usually have at least a good minute with it if you're at a distance.
So you don't fly, you glide.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So gliding is not flying. Remember that.
Yeah.
So with the momentum, with the thrust of the firework, he's accelerating towards his target. That's what I'm assuming is going to happen there.
Well, I mean, it depends on the amount of fireworks you have. If you do have a decent amount, like 64 fireworks, you're good to actually fly, not glide, for about good 5 minutes.
Well, no, because then you're just being accelerated rather than you're gliding, but like that's not necessarily flying. Flying would be lifting yourself into the air and soar,
Yeah, you can do that with the fireworks.
But in this case, he only has one firework.
Well, yeah, I mean...
So you're not flying, you're gliding.
Yeah, you would be gliding in this game, yeah.
Glad we settled that.
Yeah. I also want to comment. I really like how they added the decent shadow effects with the blocks. That's something that Mojang is still trying to do with Minecraft.
Shadow blocks?
No, like the shadow effect they give with the blocks.
Oh, like the lighting and stuff like that? Okay.
Yeah, Minecraft is still... I shouldn't say Minecraft. Mojang is still trying to work at that for Minecraft itself, but it still haven't got it.
It's a game from 10... They made that game 10 years ago. How did they not have made that yet? Almost to 15. Almost to 15. So.
Almost 15?
Almost 15?
Yeah,
That's
it's
like what,
almost
4 years from
15,
now?
because you have to remember it came out 2019.
It did
Oh, no,
not.
wait.
Oh, hold on.
2009.
Hold.
No, not 2019, but
2009.
2009. So wait, yeah, they're 21 right now.
11.
11. Sorry, I'm tired.
It's okay.
I came down with a cold yesterday.
There was
So it's going around. Yeah.
there was a rebirth. I want to assume it was 2019, maybe. When was the Minecraft Renaissance again?
The Minecraft
Uh,
Renaissance, that would be 2011.
No, the Renaissance Renaissance means rebirth.
Yeah, 2011.
No, that's when it died.
No, that's when it came out with Pocket Edition.
That doesn't make it. No, like there was a dark age of Minecraft where nobody, like a very few people, like played it regularly. And then at
2010.
some point it started to surge.
2011 when Pocket Edition came out.
Oh my god.
It was not.
It
Okay.
was.
The release of Pocket Edition doesn't make it, like rebirth. It's still too.
I know, but when it came out in
In the
2009,
timeframe,
it was a
okay.
very lesser known game. In 2010, no one was buying it. In 2011, when Pocket Edition came out, the stocks soared because it was released on mobile.
So that's the right. So okay, hold on.
Yeah, no, that's
the golden
between the years of 2009 and 2011 was the birth of Minecraft. That was the golden. That was I want to say like the Holy Roman Empire of Minecraft. And then over the course of the next few years, between 2011 and I want to say 2018, would be considered the Dark Ages, and then the Renaissance of Minecraft would have made 2018. As
Oh, no, because it also,
there's
was
a
it?
big surge in Minecraft related content, and like people getting Minecraft and getting into like doing Minecraft on popular platforms like YouTube and all that stuff, which was still pretty prevalent in the Golden Age, or like the Holy Roman Empire of Minecraft. But
Well, I mean, if we're gonna consider it, Minecraft never really like died. I mean, it came out for Xbox in
well, yeah, see, Rome didn't
2012.
die either. It was like in a dark age. That's what I'm
and then
saying.
it came out for PlayStation in 2014. I know that. And then it came out for the 3DS in 2016.
Well, yeah, see, Rome was there for a while, and then it just, it fell.
Well, yeah, but
and
like
it went
Minecraft
into a
never
dark
really
age.
died.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rome never died either. The Holy Roman Empire died, but Rome never died.
But
Rome still exists today.
well, yeah, but Rome's not the same Rome
Oh
that.
You broke it even more today? Stop. I got shit, bro.
James, you.
Okay.
I always thought of my brother talking shit.
James, you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I was in the bathroom trying to blow my nose, and then he said he had to take a shit.
See, this is why I like streaming.
You never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Is there any clips anyone would like me to play?
I think right now we're just discussing like the Renaissance of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking of Minecraft coming on 22 next year,
Because
or coming up here.
They could just like close out of the video and just like talk about Minecraft.
I mean, if,
Oh
if
yeah,
we
but
close out of the
primary
video-
washing hours, man.
Oh my god! You guys just have a knack for interrupting me when I'm doing
Sorry.
something. Like I'll be talking and then James will be like, "Oh yeah, I got something to say," and then he's finished and then I'll say something and then Thomas will be like,
Yeah,
"That's
hey,
not
everyone,
true."
what's going on? You know, I'm doing all right today. Good to see you, Munga. Hope all is well.
Okay.
Hi, this is Penguin.
Oh
No, I'm Penguin Plays Games.
No, I'm not.
no, I'm Penguin Plays Games. You know what? That's a lie. I don't want to be Penguin Plays Games.
No,
Yeah,
I'm actually Shrek from the series.
Thomas is a figurehead. James is the one who runs the channel.
Of course.
I'm exposing him now.
Okay.
James incepted the idea of making a YouTube channel to Thomas back in middle school, and then
Middle school?
he's been
I didn't start
running the
this in middle
shots ever
school.
since. Huh?
I started this summer of 5th grade, not middle school.
Shut up.
I
I didn't even know him until 7th grade, so...
You don't even have to know him to incept him. Look.
Wait a minute. Well, I mean, I met you, hold on.
We met in middle school. 7th grade. So...
Reminds me, actually.
Wait, this is 5th grade?
What?
5th grade? Really?
Mm-hmm. That's what came up with the idea for Penguin Plays Games.
Yeah, no, that's when you came up with the idea.
I made the channel a couple months later.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's assume that James. Okay, James, did you go to our middle school back in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say that he looked at the roster for the new 6th graders coming into the middle school, right? I'm not gonna say the name of the middle school. I was trying really hard not to. Honestly, I just forgot the name of the middle school. But so let's say he looked at the no, shut up. So let's say he looked at the roster.
TBMS.
Just shut up.
Come on, we went there for 3 years. How can you not memorize the name?
It's not important. For the sake of argument, shut up.
Okay.
So
go ahead. Go ahead.
They could track us down.
Okay. Let's say that he looked at a roster and decided, hey, I'm gonna randomly pick someone, and then, oh look, this person there. Let's pick this person. The last name of V. Just happened to be you. Penguin Plays Games in the flesh. Not yet though. So what he did is that
wait, which year is this?
Summer of 5th grade.
Okay.
Same time you got the idea. So let's say he was able to find out.
No, I got the idea the spring of 5th grade.
I'll slaughter you right now. So, let's say he decided to find this person. Let's just say, middle school admittance is, decided way before spring. So, at a roster, decided, oh look, let's pick this person, and that person was you. He decided to accept the idea into your head using some futuristic alien technology that we know nothing about because the government doesn't want us to know about it.
You mean that James doesn't want us to know about it?
I said conspiracy theories aside. Shut up. So
oh yeah, did you know that?
I'm not done with this explanation. Just let me explain. Okay. So he incepted the idea, gave you the idea for a channel. You were relatively convinced, and he was guiding you from the sidelines. That like explaining to you what you should do, how you should do it, and where it should originate from. And years later, you're here now. And he has decided to show himself at this very moment in time, at the time that he did, because it was the most necessary time to do so. He wanted to be a part of it, and he wanted to convince everyone that his role in the channel was just as a guest star and a friend.
Okay. Is there any proof to back this up?
Huh?
Is there any proof to back this up?
If James claims that he's Penguin Plays Games, then I believe him.
I say Ryan's sus.
Ryan, we believe you're an imposter. You're about to be vented. Goodbye.
Alright.
No way, he was just following me. Oh, hell no. When you follow someone, that means you're the imposter.
Yeah, you seeming pretty sus right now. How come you've been following James for a while?
Yeah, because
this isn't about this.
Maybe it's just the fact that he just wanted to prove himself innocent or something. But no.
I wanted to prove you guilty. There's a difference.
Oh, bro. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're sus. We already voted for you, so just vote.
Just vote. Come on, we're waiting.
Dang. If I'm not imposter, you have full permission to vent James.
No, James my mate right here.
Oh. All right.
He won't do the same for you.
That's alright.
Because if I get voted out, either one of you wins.
And I don't even want his channel. I actually want to because I'm gonna go to the Academy of Art. Academy of Arts University.
Video production is an art.
Yeah, but the thing about it is it's a school in San Francisco, and
Okay.
essentially you don't really need any training, but
Mhm.
you can take a free trial on the classes though, and it's kind of cool because it's actually really really cool. Like you get to learn, like over there you get to learn how to paint stuff, which is not my thing. You also get to learn about acting, video production, um, animation. You get to learn how to be. There's also esports. They have esports over there. They also have game programming over there, game design, graphic design. All the good stuff is over there.
And you
You
said
know,
this was in San Francisco?
yeah, San Francisco, California.
This is
That's not too far.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Traffic's not gonna be too bad.
Yeah, dude. Like that's my life right there. I'm just gonna get a dorm. Which, by the way, guess how much the dorms are for a year?
Oh, San Francisco, and especially in California, it's gonna be pretty pricey.
1,800 for 1 year.
That's not too
1,800 a
bad.
year?
Yeah.
That's
No. Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. That's what they said because I went to the meeting at the school because they were showing it off. I was like, dude, this is cool. Like, I've always loved animated movies and I always loved video games. So
That
maybe
sounds dope.
yeah. So maybe if I can find like my passion, I love it and I just want to go over there and yeah, just join the esports and also just learn how to do really cool shit. Like, that's my passion. I love video games. I love movies. And one day I really want to work for like big companies. They worked for DreamWorks, Pixar, EA. They got all the big names. They got all the big names in there. Volkswagen, like they got also all the car brands. They also do cars and they do sneakers. Bro, this is like
So many
the
different
artist
brands.
of the art. And also you don't need to go to A through G.
Oh, it's not okay now. Yeah,
I'm sold. I want to do this.
Dude, it's sick. It really is.
Yeah, no
Like,
A through G, dude. Wait, no, A through G is just requirements for graduation, right?
yeah.
no, it's just required. No, A through G is required to go to a 4-year university, like a full 4-year university after high school. But you can do it. You can graduate high school without getting A through G though, which
That's
is
not,
just
that's not what they told me.
well, you're in a different district, so yeah.
Well, I
You
guess that is true. Uh, so yeah, back to the figurehead thing.
Okay.
I've made my case. I want. Can you refute at all? Can I maybe get an alibi or something like that? You know,
Mm.
To what? Sorry.
an alibi.
Sorry, we got
To what?
abstract to the university I really wanted to go to.
Trying to change the subject here.
Yeah. Yes, you can change the subject.
No, you're changing the subject to the
Oh.
No,
university.
he was talking about his pretty impressive college.
Yeah. Dude, just no, I'm just thinking about it. Like, dude, I can just drop out of like Spanish and then focus on trying to graduate from college and graduate from high school. Then I can go to college. And if it doesn't work out, then I could just go to Sierra.
Oh, but that. Yeah, actually, yeah, that
Yeah,
would be too bad.
they offer free general education, don't they?
But
For like
The first year, I
2 years.
think.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
for the first
the
2
first
years.
2 years.
First 2 years.
I have
That's
a friend
what.
that's going there. He started going there last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
He graduated from my high school. I've known him since I was a kid. He's doing pretty good over there.
Yeah, maybe maybe when like we graduate, we could just all go to that school and just like we can just learn how to do really cool stuff. You know, you could do voice acting over there, because like, and that's pretty cool. Also, like I don't know, I'm not interested as an actor anymore, but yeah, I always thought voice acting was pretty dope as shit. Like who,
Yeah, dude.
like who, like think about it, like just imagine meeting the guy who plays as SpongeBob. You know, he's like 30 or 40. He sounds like a
Tom
fucking
Kenny?
yeah, Tom Kenny, and
Yeah.
like he's like, oh, hold on, someone's ringing the doorbell or whatever.
You know, Tom Kenny is an anomaly to me because
Oh,
he can produce
that's
that.
funny.
He can produce that voice so well. If you've ever heard like his real voice, it sounds nothing like SpongeBob at all.
Oh.
Now,
Yeah.
what was really surprising to me was the type of character that he was, because I was watching Rick and Morty,
Mm.
and I realized there was a character in there that, wait a minute, I think I know who that voice actor is. So I looked it up. Lo and behold, it was Tom Kenny.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
Tom, you know who I'm
That's
talking about, right?
that I don't.
Like, did you know that Seth MacFarlane plays like 3 characters
Oh,
in
so I have to do it from-
in Family Guy? He plays as Peter, Brian, and Stewie.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's some like, wait, you said he played Peter, Stewie, and then who else?
Brian.
Okay, that is some like serious range right there.
Not only that, like usually when there's like TV shows like Simpsons and Family Guy and American Dad, usually the actors would do more than like a few characters. Like they do a lot of characters. Like if you ever seen the cast for Simpsons, you would actually see what they play. They each
I've
character
noticed that a lot because I watch a lot of like dubbed animes, and I get really like focused on like the voice actors because I really want to know who they are and like where they work. So I sometimes go to this there's this wiki page on these anime voice actors. So it's really surprising to see like, you know, what these guys do and where they previously worked. And it's always really nice because sometimes I'll watch an anime just for the sole purpose of hearing that dude's voice. And an example of that would be Matt Mercer, if you've ever heard of him.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You know, you know, you watched you watched Sonic X and you've played the games around that time period.
Yeah.
What do you think of Eggman's voice? Because
Eggman's voice.
yeah, like when they dub it, like Eggman's voice actor is pretty good, don't you think?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Isn't he like the same voice actor that they had, like, you know, for the original character?
No, I don't think so. I think it was for Sonic X. Then they reused him in 06. Then they reused him in Sonic Riders, I think.
See, what's the name of the guy who plays, you know, just Sonic in general, like in the newer cartoons?
I don't know. It's like something Griffin. Are you talking about the dubbed or subbed?
No, I'm not talking about that. You know, because like there's this new cartoon for Sonic, and they've transitioned to using the using a deeper, more like tougher voice.
Wait, there's a new cartoon? I did not know that.
Because I'm talking about
Hey,
Boom.
go help her. The toilet seat's up. Don't let her fall in.
Okay. Hold on. I have to do
All right,
something.
that's cool.
No problem.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna look on the YouTube right now, and I'm actually gonna see if there's a new show.
No, it's just Sonic Boom.
Oh, it's Sonic Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. I watched that.
Yeah. That's why I was a little like, you know, leaning towards, you know, like who that voice actor is. But I get that they kept Eggman the same, which was pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Alrighty then. So
So yeah, Steven Minecraft, epic.
yeah.
Steven Smash, epic.
So
Getting
yeah,
off-
we'll have to wait
getting
for
off
more info.
topic and talking about something else epic.
getting off track because you do that sometimes. Epic,
Yo, bro, everything's just epic now.
very epic.
Just bought.
So I'm even awfully quiet.
I'm checking my YouTube
Yeah.
analytics.
You have a what do you think about voice acting?
I think it's
Voice
alright.
acting?
I'm talking about Thomas.
I think it's alright. It's a very impressive skill because you have to have like determination to make it right, to like get it right the first time, instead of having to
See-
constantly go back and do that.
Yeah, see, what I was researching lately is like like why like people don't like dubs of like animes rather than like like the sub.
Mm.
And I learned that Japan actually has schools for voice acting, like specifically for voice acting.
Hmm.
And that is mainly like a key reason why like subs are like a little bit better than like the dub versions.
Oh, dude, heck yeah. It
Yeah,
always
no.
has been.
Yeah, no, like with like the whole like like there's schools for voice acting. That would be like like a main thing.
Well, I mean, like, have you ever like for kids? Oh my gosh,
No.
for kids has some real bad voice acting. I mean, you like you heard the dubbed version of Sonic X. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad compared to the subbed version. The subbed version, it actually does a lot of justice. The soundtrack is a lot more better, and also the intro song is a lot more better too. It's not repetitive like the dubbed version, where like it's like go Sonic X, you know. It's a lot more different. It's actually like a song. You can actually look up the lyrics to it, and yeah, you can actually listen to it. And they also have an outro song, and they do like a little recap of the episode, which is pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then and also the voice acting isn't that obnoxious, and they actually have feelings in the actual anime, in the subbed version, and then like for kids just completely like turn it into like a cartoon, American cartoon. I'm kind of sad that they did that. Like a usually Saturday morning cartoon,
Right.
like they just changed it to that.
Yeah.
Because it's just kids. They can't bear. They can't understand emotion. They have to. We have to dumb it down for them.
I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
just.
more of the fact that they can't understand what good versus bad voice acting is. If they can understand the cartoon, then it's worth understanding.
Right.
And that would be the same for like a lot of like kids shows that don't develop serious plots. But like I remember,
I mean,
cartoons
I
used
mean,
to be
like,
full of life.
yeah.
They used
Like-
to have like plot. They didn't used to be like these like really like terrible slice of life things, like cheap
Like-
slice of life stuff.
Like any kid can watch Minions and understand what the heck is going on in Minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't
Yes.
even talk.
I
They
swear we
speak
just had this
gibberish.
conversation the other day.
So
What was this
weird.
conversation?
still hate-
I'm saying.
Don't get me wrong, I still hate the Minions movie because Minions are dumb, but again, they can still understand the story.
Yes.
I mean, they could do that with Minions. The 4Kids could do that with Sonic X.
But you gotta see that 4Kids is a station that takes cartoons originally made in another country with a different language and then has to translate and hire people to read those lines. Whereas with because they're not like as known or like well financially.
Mhm.
Whereas you have DreamWorks, which is like one of the biggest animation companies ever, that's based in the U.S., an English-speaking country, that can hire whoever the hell they want, including Steve Carell.
They did do
Oh.
that, didn't they? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like, I
Yes.
guess because like you can't really it's like comparing apples to oranges. You can't really do that.
Hmm.
But still, that shouldn't, like, I'm guessing, like the type of content on like kids animes and stuff like that is kind of up to for kids because they're low budgeted, so I'm guessing that's perfect for them because that's right in their range. But like you have all these other like dub companies like Dubcast or some other companies. I can't really remember the names, but Dubcast is one that sticks out to me because their dubs are really well done and they're made for like like different types of like not kid anime.
Is there a dubcast version for Sonic X? I really
No,
want to know that.
once I'm pretty sure only 4Kids was dubbing Sonic X because
Aw.
Dubcast deals with like kids animes like Sonic X or anything like that.
Mm.
But like, yeah, no, voice acting is like, I've always been told like, hey, you could probably be a voice actor, and I'm thinking like, you know what, maybe I could. But then I'm watching all of these voice acting, and some people say that they're bad. I think it's amazing that they can like portray this much emotion and like uh character inside of like like this character that they can bring life to this like drawing, which is
Right.
for like this like
But
like
I'll tell you, like,
this
it's
like.
almost 2 years ago now. My stepson was hit on the freeway.
I will
Mm.
talk very loud to hide the thing that's going on over. Okay, it's over. Why is it your whole like
Yeah,
house
and
that
it made me feel like, wow, how can they have
Well, I'm walking around and my mom's talking to someone else, so
your whole
yeah.
house has the timing of an alarm clock?
Continue.
Okay.
He waited.
Okay. So if you can like you did that on purpose. Okay.
What are you doing?
I can write it?
You can create like an actual personality for this character that not a lot of people can do because it takes a lot of skill. And I'm thinking like, oh man, it would take like a really talented person to do so. And I don't know, man. If I was to do voice acting, I'd want it to be like a side gig,
Here.
Lily, there's headphones upstairs. You go grab it. You can grab the headphones.
That would make
upstairs
sense,
and go
and
upstairs.
I mean, like, voice acting, it would depend on the pay. I mean, to make it, because you could probably make a decent profit out of it.
Because like sites like Fiverr and all that stuff, they can charge. You can hire them to do like voice lines for you for like animated projects that some YouTubers will use, and then you can gain some like recognition based on how well you do. And they can charge. I'm pretty sure Fiverr is just. I'm not sure how much like Fiverr stuff costs. Hopefully it's not just $5 because there's a lot of services there that like can range from either like $1 to like really like good services like commissioning art and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, no, like if it was gonna be like a thing, I want it to be like a side gig, not like my whole like life. But it would be fun though.
It would be.
Really fun. To hear your voice on screen. Have you heard of Thomas? You play D&D, right?
Yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons.
Have you heard of Critical Role?
No.
Okay, so it's a group of voice actors who do D&D sessions, led by Matt Mercer, who's a voice actor.
Okay. Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, so he runs a series called Critical Role. It's just like a D&D campaign like series with a bunch of these like talented voice actors, and they all like like go into character and stuff like that. I haven't really seen any episodes, but I hear it's like really good, and it leaves a lasting effect on D&D campaigns because when a D&D because this video was complaining about the Matt Mercer effect, where it was like if there's ever like a good DM who can like create like a scenery and like well voice act it, they just like, oh yeah, you're so similar to Matt Mercer, and then it's just like not every good not every good DM is just Matt Mercer, and that's the point he was trying to make. But like I hear it's like a really good series. Should probably
Okay.
pop in for like an
Yeah.
episode sometime. Wow, how long has this been going on for?
Let's check.
We started this at like what, like 11 something?
99 minutes exactly.
Ooh, I think we've deviated so far from Smash Ultimate. We're talking about Dungeons and Dragons, or I'm talking about.
All right, so yeah, do you want to end off here then?
Yeah, that was our review for the new Smash DLC. We look forward to seeing it.
Mhm.
Developers, take our notes. Don't but please feel free to send me a free copy of the DLC. I expected in my eShop inbox by the release date.
Wait, what's your account?
Huh?
What's your Nintendo account? They need to know.
They can just contact me.
They know his
They
email.
don't even know your phone number.
Well, yeah, but then they just send him an email, be like, hey, you know.
Yeah.
What's
I have
what's your email?
I put my email in my YouTube about section for business purposes. So if you ever, Nintendo guys, if you ever wanna, contact me, my email is located in my about on my channel, Ryan J25. That's capital R, YAN space capital J 25 on YouTube. Hey, why not subscribe? Imagine if I was subscribed to by YouTube of America, or not YouTube of America, Nintendo of America. That'd be really cool if you had like Nintendo as one of your subscribers.
Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna end it off. I see Streamkiller just got here. Sorry, you're a tad bit late. So yes, thank you all for coming on. Ryan, thank you for coming on. James, thank you for coming on.
Wait, what's your channel again? It's
Okay.
Ryan J25. Ryan J25.
J25.
All right,
No.
I think that's it. That is a. Oh, and if I haven't added my email, I will add it soon. So.
So yeah, I guess we'll see you all then some other time then.
Nintendo, hit us up. We need this, or we don't need this. You need this.
Yeah, let's go. I subscribed.
Nice. All right. Well, Tom, you think that's gonna wrap it up?
Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will be posting yet another update video sometime later on the Minecraft Live, and other than I guess the next be streaming maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, but definitely on October 3rd at 6 in the morning PST with whoever wants to join me. So yeah, guess I'll see you all then. Have a good day. Anyone else?
James, you want to say anything?
Just sub to Penguin Plays Games.
Thank you.